Hey y'all, I usually don't come on here and share. It's been over 2 years. I have my reasons as of why I haven't shared for a while. Not long ago, I had a man come up to me and tell me they had a message for me. I looked at him and I told him, "What's your message?" And he told me, "Let go, and he will get you back to where you used to be." And I looked at him. I looked at him deep in his eyes and I said, "Is this from God?" And he said, "Yes." I wasn't done with him though. And I said, "But it's not me, it's him." And he said, "But you're the one that keeps on with the BS." And I said, "No, it's not true. He creates his own narrative." We took it outside and we just started going back and forth with each other. It got to a point where the father of my children rolled down the window and the man has said, "Hey, don't worry, we're just talking." And I looked at the father of my children and I told him, "Don't worry, he's a man from church." Keep in mind, the man told me the message was from God. But then he came on his face and said, "By the way, I'm not from church. Just let go and let God." Now, a couple of days later, I see him again at the gas station. I said, "Aren't you the one that gave me the message?" He came out of his face and said, "Yes." So I had to ask him. I said, "Hey, man, I want to know who sent you." And he got very disappointed. He got very angry at me. And the last words that he told me when we took it outside was, "You know what? I'll stick with God and you'll stick with the devil." And that struck me very, very bad because I'm a very kind, compassionate, good natured person. I was just shocked by what he said. Tonight, I wanted to go get a pack of cigarettes. This just happened a little while ago. I bumped into him again. I was in a good mood. I told him, "Hey, listen, I just want to make amends, because we left, on a bad note." And he was very hostile towards me. I told him, "What's wrong?" And I was telling him, "Look, I'm a good person." And he turned around and he said, "You're not a good person." And that crushed my soul because I know that I'm a kind, compassionate, good hearted person. And it's already been confirmed to me that unfortunately somebody did some awful things for 2 years, posed as me online, stole my identity, did the most, put me out there at a time where I couldn't process something that traumatized me. So I'm looking at him and I'm like, "Sir, I am a good person." And he was like, "No, you're not a good person." And then he goes, "Isn't that your husband right there?" And I was like, "No, that's my son in the car." And then he looks at me and then he goes, "You're not the same woman that you was when you was walking towards the gas station when I used to watch you beautiful. Look at you now." And